Hello everyone, it is live at 5 at A Piece of You in Bay City, Michigan. And I do want to apologize up front. I have a case of the hiccups. So if you hear a hiccup, it's not that I had a very popular beverage before I came on. I just have the hiccups. So, yes. So it is live at 5 at A Piece of You, and the weather's getting warmer, but I am still wearing wool. Yep, because I'm always cold. Hi, Mercina. Good to see you. We have some new kits for you. And hi, Sandy. I also want to let everyone know we have our samples of our new exclusive yarns. Hi, Loretta. Just because you reserved one does not mean you have one on order unless you pay your invoice. I just want to put that out there in the universe because we have a lot of outstanding invoices on our exclusive yarn. When it comes in, we can't put it in a bag unless you've paid for it. So we want to make sure you get that. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. I will show you that in a few minutes. Hi, Jillian. 79 there. Let's see what it is here. Ooh, we're only 70. Good for you. Hi, Heather. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Deanne. Lots of people on today. Hi, Sherry. Good to see everyone, even if it's just virtually. We will not be on, I won't be doing a Stash Buster next Thursday. Oh, you didn't wear your winter coat. And we won't have a Facebook Live. We'll have one this Saturday, but we will not have one next Saturday. Okay, I'm just gonna warn you guys. So we only have today, Saturday, and next Tuesday left. And then I think we might have one the Tuesday after Local Yarn Store Day. So, hi Cheryl, good to see you. Hi Heather. Who else snuck on? Sherry, Deanne. Okay, I'm caught up. All right. What we do is we do these on Tuesday nights and Saturdays usually. And we will show you some projects, some notions, some yarns, whatever it is, and then you put in the comments what you're looking for, and then after the live we send you an invoice, you pay it, and we either ship it to you or you pick it up. It's easy as that. Hi Carol. Hi Tina. Haven't seen you in a while, Tina. Good to see you on a live. I am wearing Terrace Garden, which is one of my favorite sweaters. It's made out of Woolstock Light. It is a fingering weight yarn, so it's all wool, but it's very breathable for weather like today. So, yes, I have not quite gotten into my summer yarns yet, sweaters, because they're all on display for you guys. So, hi Kathy, good to see you. All right, if you're watching the replay, please give us a second choice just in case we sell out of the first one. It just makes it easier. Let us know if you need the pattern or if you're going to get it yourself. Some of them are pay for on Ravelry, so we'll go from there. I'm kind of stalling because we were winding yarn in the other room. So Lorena wasn't really watching yet. So okay, let me get started, and I think that's all we had. Yes. Oh, if you are watching and you're going on the retreat, make sure you send back a response to my email that came to you from apieceofyou@yahoo.com. If you're not going to do the pillow kit, that's fine. Just let me know either way. If you're thinking about it but you don't know yet, let us know that also so we can bring a kit up with us, because I would hate to not have one there and you want to make one. So, hi Jackie, good to see you. We will have a winder there and a Swift, but it's just easier to wind everything up beforehand. So, the yarn came in for the pillow kits, so we will be sending out invoices for those who have told us what they're looking for. So, hi Sue, good to see you. Yeah, the pillow inserts and the yarn all came in. It's really fun. So that'll be great. You can pick it up at the retreat. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. All right. Let us get started. We are thinking summertime. And I think this is really a transitional piece. This is called the Guildenstern. And what I like is, one, it's bottom up, and this would be the only kind of bottom up I would want to make. And I think it's bottom up. Hang on, one moment. I think it is. It actually calls for the yarn that we're going to show you. And it's worked flat, but that's okay because it's just two easy pieces. And I think it is done bottom to top. And then you do a little 3-needle bind off at the top. And what's really fun is it does stripes. So what you're going to do is like color 1 and 2, you're going to do a stripe, and then you're going to take color 1 and put it with color 3, and then you're going to take color 3 and you're going to put it with color 4 or whatever. And so I think it's really fun, and I think this would be a great transitional piece that you could wear with like a t-shirt or a long sleeve t-shirt underneath. Very cute. The pattern is on Ravelry for $7. Our kits will take you up to a 54. They're $80 for a kit, and each colorway I have is 8 skeins. You're going to get 8 skeins. This is a brand new yarn for a piece of you. It is Queensland United. It's a machine washable blend of lamb's wool and cotton. Look at that. I can read really well. Sometimes I can't. It's 251 yards, and it is considered kind of a fingering weight. Okay. They're saying it's a sport weight. The old version of United, because we do have a couple colors of the old version, is sport weight. We're thinking the new colors are fingering weight. So we called this fingering. And you'll be happier about it. I'm just going to tell you that. So, hi Jean, good to see you. This one is color version 4. Now you can put it in any order that you want, but you're going to need 2 skeins of each color. Okay? So that is fun. It does have a split hem too. This one is colorway 3. So gold, green, blue, like the denim blue, and a creamy white. Hi, Pam. We have colorway 2, and we love the purples. So we put them with turquoise and this really fun yellow color. Very fun. And then we have colorway 1, which is blues and creams and yellows. I just like that one. I think it looks very crisp for summertime. So we do have multiple kits of these. We just put out one because it was 8 skeins of yarn. So I have set 1, I have kit 2, I have kit 3, I have kit 4. But I think this is going to be a really, really easy project for you to do. And sometimes we need that dumb knitting. And it's just go there and back, I believe, for your stripes. The pattern is on Ravelry for $7. It is called Guildenstern, and it is by Corey Ellen Boberg. And it actually calls for Queensland United. So we thought, hey, what a neat idea to use a pattern that's actually for the yarn that we are showing. And we just got this yarn in the other day. It just made it to the shelves, and we took it all off and put it on the table. So you know how that works. So that's my scoop there. Those are $80. It's 8 skeins, and it will take you up to a 54. It does go bigger than that, I believe, and we just need to add a couple skeins. So that will work. All right. So if you are knitting new things and need to block them, or you're almost ready to wash all those winter sweaters and block them and put them away for the winter, you should do that at the end of a season, so that any food that you may have gotten on your sweater or anything like that gets cleaned off. The moths like to eat that stuff. So I put out our knit blockers. These are great. There's 12 blockers with 8 pins, 8 blockers with 4 pins, and they come in this nice little case. And I have one of the multicolor, and I have two of just the plain one. These are just cream in a purple box. And what's nice is they are, they're just condensed. They're just put right in here. It's a great way to store them, all that kind of stuff. And it's great for blocking your items, especially shawls and things like that. So these are $34, and you are getting 20 blockers, okay, in that. Jackie loves hers, so you guys need to get them. I have two of the cream with purple box. I have one of the rainbow left right now, so make sure you get those. They're going to last forever. They are rust-resistant stainless steel pins, so that is very fun, okay? So that's my scoop on that. Make sure you get those before they're all gone. Speaking of exclusives, we do have somewhat of a picture of our, this was the winning photo. For whatever reason, it decided to print landscape instead of portrait, but you know, you get the idea. And Trudy took this, the wildflowers in our middle grounds. And so that is, even though it says Larkspur right now, it will say middle grounds when the skeins come in. Okay, she up north is dyeing it for us this year. Monica's doing a great job. She took the purple of the larkspur and the coral of the poppy. Oh, I guess I'm pointing and not showing you, of the poppies. And then the greens of the grasses and all that good stuff. So I think these are beautiful. These are for pre-order right now. We do not have them. But when we get them in later, they will be more expensive. So right now we have a normal sock yarn, which is 75-25 merino nylon, 438 yards. This is a normal, normal twist, normal everything, fingering weight. It is $29. Now I have one, and somebody said, well, that looks like it's as thick as the DK weight. It's not. It's just how it's spun. This one is the sparkle fingering weight, and this has been the most popular. I don't know if it's because I said last time we won't bring this in unless you pre-order it. We may bring in a little, but we're not going to have a ton of this sparkle. You either love sparkle or you don't. And this one is 438 yards. It's 75-20 superwash merino nylon, and then it has 5% Lurex, which is the sparkles. Look how fun that is. And sparkles are very in this year, I hear. Hi, Loretta. Hi, Jean. And the sparkle is my fancy note paper, $30. $30. You can order as many as you want, and we will have her dye them and bring them with you. You can still pre-order the sparkle on Friday, Jean. Very good question. She's going to be in the store. You can pre-order it up until, I'm going to say probably the middle of May, maybe the beginning of May, because she needs time to dye all of this. Okay. We will have up north here for our trunk show on the first 2 days of the middle of the mitten yarn crawl. Hi, Rose. And I do have that same colorway. She dyed up a DK with high twist. And this is 246 yards. And it's a very nice DK. It's very soft. All of this are really soft yarn, okay? I'm going to tell you that. I would tell you if it was, it was a sturdy yarn. This one's really soft, really nice. It would make a lovely sweater or something like that. It is going to knit up variegated, okay? Variegated. It's going to kind of knit up like the picture. The DK weight is $28. $28. So the regular sock is $29, the DK is $28, and the sparkle is $30. And if we have sent you an invoice, please pay your invoice. Or if you need to add to your invoice, we can always do that too. Just let us know and we'll add and send you a new invoice. We are marking everyone's as pickup in store. Okay. we know you may live in Ohio or Massachusetts or somewhere like that, but we're not going to charge you shipping right now because we figure, by June, you may have another project kit or something that we can just slip this skein into your box with it, okay? So that's my scoop. These will not be available until June. We did this with our 20th anniversary yarn with Keenan hand-dyed. We had tons of bags already, and when people walked in, we just handed them their bag. That was great, or we shipped it to you. It was very good, but that way we knew we had enough. Otherwise, you may miss out. So make sure you pre-order this. Okay, you can only get it at a piece of you. All right, that's enough of my song and dance. I also have the Haven pullover. And this one is fun because it is, it's stripes. I got a stripey theme going on today. It is stripes and it's very easy. One color looks like it's a knit 2, purl 1 type of thing, or knit 1, purl 2 type of thing. And then the other stripe is just a knit. And this one is done in pieces. The kit goes up to a 45, but this would be an easy one to alter if we needed to make it bigger. Okay, just let us know what size you need, and we will make sure we get you enough yarn. We are using cotton merino. You guys love cotton merino. This was the yarn we used for our Felix pullover and our Oxa sweater over there, that blue sweater over there. You can't see from here, but that's okay. I can pretend you can. And this one is cotton and merino wool. It is a tube of cotton that they have blown the merino through. It's very lofty, very soft, very lightweight. It is a worsted weight. And so that is lovely. There's 229 yards in a skein. Each one of our kits for up to a 45 is 4 of the main color, 2 of the contrast. Now, if you see something on the table and you are like, oh, I really love this Citron kit, but I really don't want it with the blue, I want it with the cognac, hey, go for it. We can do that up to a certain extent, okay? I can't promise you, but we can try. So these are the kits that we thought looked really good. We have rose quartz, and where your peach stripe would be this really pretty gray color. It's called coal. I think it's really pretty. Petal would be where the brown is. And then we have Raven with that. I always like pink and black together. I think they're so classic. I did a tonal one. I did Inkberry, which is a darker purple with a lighter purple. And I think it's really pretty. So that one is really fun. I have Raven. And remember, it's almost summertime. So it's going to be a whole lot easier to work on these darker colors. I have Raven, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to put this hot pink as a stripe. Wouldn't that be cool? It would be cool. Just take my word for it. Agree with me, okay? Hi, Chris. Good to see you. I have cognac, and I have it with chalk, which was the closest thing I could get to the sample. They no longer make the peach. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that. They no longer make the peach. So if you were really into it, they don't make it. So we put it with chalk, and I think it's just as stunning, if not better. I do have, this pattern does go up to an XXL, and which makes, it's about a 50. About a 50. I have the Citron, and I put it with the Sapphire. Any U of M fans out there, that would be perfect. I have, now the next two, I only have a set for up to a 45, okay? I have the Amethyst, which is kind of it is a purple, okay? It's a purple. And then I put it with the light gray. I thought that was a nice subtleness. And then I love the Jade with the Skylar. This is the color I made my Oxa out of, and I love how it looks with the jade. Look how pretty that is. Very tonal. So I have jade, I have amethyst, I have citron, I have cognac, I have raven, I have inkberry. I just like the name. I have petal, and I have rose quartz. And these kits are only $138. I think that is a fantastic price, and it does include the pattern. So I think that is just a lovely, lovely, lovely pattern. So get your kit now. All right, you guys almost cleared us out completely of our perfect summer tea kits. The pattern is on Ravelry for $8. And it's one of our patterns that, one of our kits that will use our coupon, okay? So, 3 skeins is $102. With the coupon, it's $86.70. 4 skeins is $136, which is not a bad price for a sweater. And with the coupon, it's $115.60. So, 3 skeins will get any size cap sleeve or an elbow sleeve up to a 51. 4 skeins will get you any size, any sleeve, and you can make it longer. And right now the pattern is 15 inches from the underarm. So from the underarm down is 15. Okay. It does go up to, I had this out before, it goes up to a 60.5. And it's really pretty easy. Now I did read the pattern a little bit more, and there you do pick up and put just a tiny bit of ribbing on the top just to finish it off. You could, as the ladies on Thursday said, you could put a little crochet edge on there. You could do that. What kits do I have left? I have RED. I have 4 skeins. The rest of them, I only have 3. You guys cleared me right out. I have Cousteau, which is a blue-green. It's a little bit more blue than mine. These are not going to stripe. They're going to variegate. I have Plaid to the Bone. I have 3 skeins of that one. I have 3 skeins of Saffron. I have 3 skeins of Antique Moonstone. If you would like to stripe, you could always stripe like Saffron and Antique Moonstone, or one of those and Plaid to the Bone. And I actually put together a fade for you guys. We had some onesies. This is actually an extra skein of my color. And I put it with these 2, and I thought it would be lovely. You could either put the gold up here, you could put this one over here, however you want to put them together. So this one would be called Fade, and there's 3 skeins. I do have an extra skein of gold, but I don't have an extra skein of the other 2. So this one's called Fade. This one is Plaid to the Bone, Cousteau, Saffron, Antique Moonstone, and RED. RED is the only one I have 4 skeins of. Hi, Bonnie. And I think it's really pretty. And it would even go really pretty with Saffron. Look at that. Or even Antique Moonstone. Yes. So if you're not against, striping or something like that, we can always make it happen. So, because our coupon will expire at the end of the month. So, that is my scoop for today. It's a quiet one today. And we'll go from there. So, yeah, let us know. Make sure you pre-order our exclusive yarn, and make sure you pay for the invoice. Make sure you get a cotton merino sweater, and then this brand new little tee. It's kind of like the Sabi tee, but I think it could be a crepe vest with a little t-shirt underneath it. I know some people don't like to show off their arms, and put a little t-shirt under it. I think it's really cute. And I love these kits. And it's a really, really soft. The wool makes the cotton really soft. So we really like this yarn. So that's my scoop. Hi, Karen. Hi, Melissa. Good to see you guys. And I will talk to you soon. I'll be here Thursday morning to tell you what I'm working on, because I have a new project I'm working on at home. So That's my scoop. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.